Good morning, my dear children. Today topic is 12th biozoology. Biozoology, Unit 1, Chapter name, Chapter 3 is reproductive health. Reproductive health. Already we discussed in 12th chapter biozoology. The first chapter is reproduction in organism. Second chapter is human reproduction. The third one is reproductive health. So what is the outline of this chapter? The chapter name is reproductive health, but chapter outline, we should know the subtopics: need for reproductive health, reproductive health problems, and strategies. Reproductive health problems and strategies. Second topic is amniocentesis and its statutory ban. The third subtopic is social impacts in sex ratio and female feticide and infanticide. And fourth subtopic is population explosion and birth control methods. Listen again. The chapter name is reproductive health. The chapter outline or subtopic. The first topic is need for reproductive health problems and strategies. Second subtopic is amniocentesis and its statutory ban. Third one is social impacts, sex ratio, female feticide and infanticide. And fourth one is population explosion and birth control methods. Before going to know about this topic, what is the reproduction in previous lessons? Reproduction is the process by which production of young ones by their parents is the reproduction. And what is the reproductive health? What is the definition or introduction of the reproductive health? Introduction of reproductive health. Reproductive health represents a society with people having physically and functionally normal reproductive organs. Reproductive health represents a society with people who have physically and functionally normal reproductive organs. There is a two important word. One is physically, another one is functionally. Physically means activities are structural. Functional means working of the normal reproductive organs. What is the main aim to know the reproductive health? Because healthy reproductive organs will produce healthy young ones. The healthy people have healthier babies and are able to care for their families. And this participate or contribute more to their community and society. First, what is difference between the community? and another one is society. Community means all the peoples who live in a particular place or area. All the people who live in particular place or area, they are considered as groups. These are called community. Community means race. What is society? So this society also a group of individuals which social interaction so they share their culture. Mainly it represents the culture. A group of individuals with social interaction. So the society is characterized by pattern of relationship between the individuals. Society means a pattern of relationship between the individuals. So these are commonly culture. So every healthy people contribute to community and the society. So the reproductive system of people is very important. Reproductive system is one of the complex system which are controlled by neuroendocrine system. What is neuroendocrine system? Reproductive system is a complex system which is controlled by neuroendocrine system. What is neuroendocrine system? Neuro means nervous system. Endocrine system. They produce signals by the neurons, and endocrine glands they secrete chemical substance is called hormones. So every endocrine glands secrete hormones under the influence of the nervous system. So the reproductive system and reproductive organs is very important, and several steps to be taken to protect the reproductive organ from the infectious diseases and injuries. Protect the reproductive organs from the infectious disease. What is infectious disease? Infectious diseases, they are communicable diseases. They are transmitted from one person to another person. It is called infectious disease, and prevent it from the injuries. So next, the first topic is need for reproductive health and problems and strategies. The first topic, need for health, problems and strategies. India is one among the few countries in the world to initiate family planning programs. India is one among the few countries to initiate family planning program since 1951, which are periodically instructed or assessed every decade. Decade means a period of 10 years. The family planning program is popularly known as reproductive and child health. child health, that means RCH. What is RCH? Reproductive and child health. And child health. What are the major tasks? What are the major tasks of reproductive health problems? Major task under these programs. The first one is creating awareness and providing medical assistance to make a healthy society. Is creating awareness and providing medical assistance to build a healthy society. That means simply is medical assistance to make a healthy society. Healthy society is a first task. Second one is introduction of sex education. Introduction of sex education in schools. In schools, and provide information about the adolescence. Adolescence and adolescence related changes. What is called adolescence? A period between the 13 and 17. What is this adolescence is the process, rapid physical and sexual development that maybe it attain the puberty periods. What is adolescent related problems? Adolescents are the vulnerable groups. So they are always addicts some other problems, that is problematic. Is affects some other problems. So second task is sex education in schools to know about the adolescents and adolescent related problems. The third important task, introducing education to the couples. So, and provide information about their marriageable age groups to accept birth control methods. And small family norms, planning norms. This is another one steps. What is the another task of this? The need for strategies, creating awareness and supporting pregnant mother and postnatal care of mother and child. Postnatal care of mother and the child, and the importance of breastfeeding. And another last task, encouraging and supporting all governmental and non-governmental NGOs. NGO means non-governmental agencies to identify the existing new methods of birth controls. So these are the important tasks undergoing the health programs. The second topic is amniocentesis. Second topic is amniocentesis and its statutory ban. Statutory means by law, described by the law. Ban means stop or barriers. What is amniocentesis? What is the importance of amniocentesis? So due to small family norms, the people more encouraged to male child, decreasing the population of female child over the decades, over the 10 years. So attention give to the amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is one of the technique. It is a prenatal technique which is used to detect the chromosomal abnormalities in the fetus. Chromosomal abnormalities in the fetus. Chromosomal abnormalities in the fetus. What is abnormalities? Defects of the chromosome. It may be structurally it may be defects, and numbers. Abnormalities means errors or defects. It may be caused by mutation. What is mutation? A sudden change in the chromosome is mutation. So why it is called amniocentesis? Normally the embryo is covered by 3 embryonic membrane, extra embryonic membrane. One is amnion, that is amniotic membrane. This membrane is called amnion. A fluid present in the amnion is amniotic fluid. So the fetal cells, this is called fetal cells. Fetal cells are extracted from the amniotic fluid. These fetal cells are experimentally shows some defects of the chromosomes. If the defects of the chromosome, this fetus can be cancelled or aborted. So amniocentesis nowadays is stopped. It is banned because it is misused to determine the sex of the fetus. Suppose the amniocentesis technique which indicates the chromosomal number too easy to detect of the sex of the fetus. If the sex of the fetus is known, immediately there may be a chance to female feticide. What is female feticide? Destruction or killing of the fetus in the mother's uterus. So amniocentesis, it is banned. It is banned nowadays. It is a technique. It is useful, but nowadays it is wrongly it is used to sex of the fetus. So it is a banned. So hence it is amniocentesis and its statutory ban. The next technique, the third topic is sex ratio. Sex ratio and female feticide and infanticide. Female feticide and infanticide. Female feticide and infanticide. What is sex ratio? The ratio of males to the females in population is called sex ratio. Ratio of males to the females in a population. In India, that child sex ratio decreased over decades, over 10 years, from the 927 to 919 females over 1000 males. So 927 to 919 females over the 1000 females. So totally it affects the child sex ratio. To correct this sex ratio, several steps to be taken and eliminate the people mindset and attitudes, particularly in the young adults. Another important task, the female feticide and infanticide is a manifestation of sex determination or discrimination in our society. Is a manifestation means express. female feticide and infanticide express is a main discrimination in our society because it identifies male and the female. So nowadays the female sex ratio is decreased and male sex ratio is increased. To avoid this situation, what is female feticide and infanticide? It is an important 2-mark question. Aborting female. Aborting means killing. Female fetus in the mother's womb. Mother's womb. Womb means uterus. Uterus. Female fetus in the mother's womb. This is called female feticide. What is female infanticide? This female infanticide, killing of female child after her birth is called infanticide. So you know difference between the female feticide and infanticide. Female feticide means aborting the female fetus in the mother's uterus or womb. Female infanticide, killing of female child after her birth, is called a female infanticide. So in order to maintain the female feticide and infanticide, some act is introduced. Some acts by the government. What is that act? It is UNDP, UN United Nations Developmental Programs, GII 2018. This act. So indicate United Nations developmental programs gender inequality index. Inequality index. I repeat, what is the expansion of UNDP GII 2018, United Nations Developmental Programs Gender Inequality Index. Resulted that imbalance of the sex ratio. The India ranked at, that means 135 out of 187 countries. 135 out of 187 countries are less or few availability of very few economical sources, economical opportunities. So that is few economical opportunities to females, that means women as compared to men. Why this inequalities occur? India is ranked at 135 out of 187 countries. Few economical opportunities to the women as compared to the men. This is another one problems. So the female feticide and infanticide. In order to prevent the female feticide and infanticide, the government of India is introduced several measures, like another one is PCPNDTs in 1994 Act. 1994 this Act. So this, what is this PCP PNDT? P means preconception, 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 prenatal, 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 diagnostic, diagnostic technique, technique, prenatal diagnostic technique. So preconception, prenatal diagnostic technique. So this act enacted to prevent the identification of sex of the fetus, prevent identification of, identify the sex of the fetus, fetus, fetus. What is prenatal and postnatal? Already told you postnatal. Postnatal means after birth. Prenatal means before birth.